This is 135th day of Ukrainian resistance. I'm Vasily Samokhvalov. This is Ukraine Media Center, and we start a very unusual and a very inspiring briefing. We'll talk about a charity event to support the Ukrainian Armed Forces called War Through the Eyes of the Children. We have Ina Melnychenko, the organizer of the project, Natalia Pavliuk, the project art director, and Maria Sakvuk, the leading specialist of the Children's Social Services Office of the Humanitarian Policy Department of Lviv City Council. With us, we have many participants of this charitable project. I will ask Irina to begin, and the others will follow. So please tell us more, all about this charitable event. How did you conceive it, and how did it materialize? The Rapid Response Humanitarian Mission has been working since the breakout of war in Ukraine. It has already implemented 30 delivery of medications to Ukraine. And we came out with this idea because we wanted to help organize the project to raise funds and to share the experiences of the children who've been afflicted because of the Russian war. So we decided to merge two projects into one. I heard that these drawings will head to a charitable auction in Sligo, Ireland. All the paintings will be handed over to the Sligo town in Ireland for the charitable auction, where the pieces shall be sold and all the proceeds will be used to procure the medications for the armed forces of Ukraine. Can I ask Natalia then? I can see that the children have been drawing all in their unique ways as an art director. What were your artistic objectives and how did you oversee this creative process? What were the challenges? How did you solve them? It's not the very first project that I'm involved in with my daughter, Justina. From the fourth day of war, we started helping out as volunteers to help the children who were arriving from all corners of Ukraine, from the hottest spots, from the areas of hostilities. This wasn't the very first experience, but this was the most difficult experience. We've seen a lot of children who've sustained heavy trauma, all kinds of trauma. But yesterday, it was very moving to have a chance to work with the children. And we were so keen to give them a chance to enjoy drawing, to open up, and not just relive the horrors of war. The different works drawn by different children who've experienced different experiences. And the ultimate goal we had in mind was to leave the child after the drawing in a better place. I wanted to ask Maria, as I know the municipality has an extensive role in organizing. Should children be drawing war? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I am a psychologist by training and I observed them, watched. When we called and invited the children to join in, many of them would say, I can't draw, I've never handled a paintbrush. And we wanted to encourage them and say, you'll make it. And 3 hours later, you can see the fantastic pieces the children have drawn. They didn't draw war, but they experienced a war. This is a very therapeutic experience. And after creating these works, the children left the place smiling. I was watching the boy painting, and he was painting the fire painstakingly. When I asked him, I discovered that his home went up in flame and he has no home to return to. So he was trying to cope with this loss. And I know that the children had a chance to feel important as they joined a very important project and they helped the people that are defending them. I think it would be right to give a chance to one of the young artists who'd like to take the floor first. Please come up here. Please introduce yourself and show us your painting and tell us what it is about. I'm Ruslana, I'm 16. I come from Kyiv. I wanted to support the Ukrainian army with all I can, and I drew this painting with a lot of love. Thank you. I'm Diana, I'm 14, I'm from Kyiv. I want to draw this painting to thank the Ukrainian army for defending us. Could you show it to us? Thank you. Now, the young painter isn't making a press appearance. So, do we have any questions from the audience now? Please hand over the microphone. And we have the headphones for the interpretation.
Треба комусь переклад. Угу.
My name is Howard, and I founded Howie's Art Circles. And I've been to Ukraine 3 times now doing art therapy at the train stations. So there's so much synergy in what you're doing and what Howie's Art Circles is about. And I was thrilled to see you yesterday painting. And I just affirm everything that's been said about the therapeutic value, because art is transverbal. Art can transcend any words. And so we've been doing this with children, but also with the soldiers. So I encourage folks to share this gift with the soldiers. In the U.S., our Army, our veterans do art therapy to heal from the traumas of war. So I look forward to Saturday, spending some time with you. I'm so proud of you. Keep shining. Thank you.
Хто буде відповідати? Ну, це така ремарка.
Howard, thank you so much. The importance of these events is that while the children were drawing, the journalists come in, Howard came in, we had a chance to meet him. And there at the department, we have the center called Ritni, and he kindly agreed to come in tomorrow and work with the kids and as an art therapist. So we are looking forward to tomorrow as well. We'll be very happy to welcome you tomorrow. And I have a practical question. How many paintings do we have, and when are they making it to Sligo? Just tell us more about the charitable auction. We have 12 paintings drawn by 12 kids from all cities of Ukraine, including Kharkiv, Mariupol, Kyiv region, Donetsk, Popasna city, many others. We think that the paintings will make it to Sligo in 2 weeks' time. An art gallery will run an auction with the support of the local government. So that is the plan. And the proceeds will be sent to the account. We will procure the medications in Europe and deliver them to Ukraine, as we have been doing from the beginning of this war. Do we have any further questions? If not, we would like to thank you.
Was there which student was at Mariupol, and
Mariupol.
they can say what happened there if they were in
Ці дві картини з Маріуполя.
they were that was from the one Mariupol, the one.
Цю роботу малювала Світлана, а це
This is Svetlana and this is Mark. He was drawing the sunset and a vessel at sea. This painting is special because it's very bold artistically. It's unconventional. And it's fantastic that the children remain daring. And this is a girl drawing a comparison before and after the war, with the city in flames during the war. And the world for people in Mariupol going very grim. Please tell us more stories, if you have them. Oh, we have a volunteer. There you go. I drew this painting in honor of a famous Ukrainian mountain called Hoverla. You can see the Ukrainian flag flying high on it. This is our national Ukrainian mountain. This is snow at its peak. This is the mountain. This is the mountain goats grazing, the water flowing, the river, and the flowers blooming. The idea of the painting is there are bombs behind this mountain, but this is heaven on this side of the mountain. Thank you. What's your name? I'm Dari. It's a pleasure, Dari. And there's a story about another painting. This is the piece why I had goosebumps going all over me throughout the event. This was drawn by Katrusia from Mariupol, whose mom has been killed. I don't know the stories of the children. I don't know what they had to go through, what they had experienced. And when a child draws this rainbow of hearts and the horror inside that she must be still living with, you can't be but deeply moved by these stories. The world has to know the tragedies the children experiences. And I hope no children ever lose their parents. And we could win this war. Thank you. Glory to Ukraine, glory to our heroes. We thank the organizers, we thank all the painters, all those who have helped out. We wish you peace, and we wish you every success with your exhibition. Let it be all right. Glory to Ukraine, glory to our heroes. And the next briefing is coming up at 1 o'clock. We'll talk to the mayor of Melitopol.